This video is about how to increase your weighted pull-up. If you want to surpass all your friends in strength or just build a bigger back, then this video is for you. But here's the thing, I'm not just going to be like every other YouTuber and give you just a set and rep scheme and tell you to follow it. I'm going to take you through exactly what it takes to blow up your weighted pull-up and exactly how to overcome all of the struggles that you will face in your pull-up journey. Coming from a guy who can do a plus 55 kg weighted pull-up and has just turned 17. Okay, so my first point lies in the fact that you should not be sticking to a set and rep scheme. Now this might sound very unorthodox and a lot of people tell you that you need to follow a very strict rep and set scheme to make any progress. But is this really true? From my experience, when I've tried to stick to a set and rep scheme, it has always been way too hard to manage, and some weeks you're stronger, some weeks you're weaker, and you and your body are generally not linear, as in everything's always changing, right? You're getting different amounts of sleep in the night, maybe you're eating different things. Obviously, yeah, you can stick to a diet, you can get 8 hours of sleep a night, but at the end of the day, you are going to have days where you feel weaker and days where you feel stronger. So why would it make any sense for you to guarantee that you're going to do this amount of sets and this amount of reps in a workout 3 weeks from now? Worrying way too much about your rep and set count can also lead you to become way too concerned about whether you're making progress on a small scale, for example, whether you're adding 2.5 every week. Whereas instead of following something like 3 sets of 5 and increasing by 1.25 every session, and then stressing if you weren't able to add a 1.25 kg, and then making your form worse to try and progressively overload when you can't even do it yet. I think you would do much better just by sticking with a weight that you could manage. And if you can progressively overload, then yes, absolutely do it. But even if you stick with the same weight, I've found that you will still gain strength, as long as you stick in a calorie surplus as well, which can help. My second piece of advice is to not worry too much about specific amount of reps and sets. You can build strength and muscle doing any amount of reps and sets basically. And there isn't really much difference between doing 5 reps and maybe 8 reps. So therefore, nitpicking a specific amount of reps isn't that necessary. Just showing up to training is the most important factor. A bonus tip that you can implement is eating more to increase your weighted pull-up. You need to supply your body with enough fuel to grow and get stronger over time. And I'm not a scientist, but I've just found that it makes me stronger when I eat more. My fourth and final piece of advice is to start doing pull-ups more often and enjoy doing pull-ups. Pull-ups need to be your favorite movement to do and the most enjoyable movement in your routine. But pull-ups are a movement which are easy to love, as it's pretty easy to see results in them, and it's a great exercise for growing your back and biceps and your forearms and your rear delt. That's pretty much it. So thanks for watching, subscribe, and see you in the next one.